Hello everybody. Brick Reviews here, back with another video and with a brand new segment which will happen every second Wednesday. This is Brick News. Welcome to it. And this is where I'll show you all the confirmed and rumored sets over the past 2 weeks. Now, let's get into it. Now, the first confirmed set I'm going to talk to you about is the LEGO McLaren Formula 1 team, their 2022 car in their 2021 livery. And now, I really like this set. Me being quite a passionate, I guess, F1 fan, this is it's quite a nice thing to have. It's pretty big, it's sturdy, it looks good. It's a very accurate model. It's got all these sponsors which you can choose to have some and then take off the others. So they are all sticker details, which is nice. And then I like how they've done the wheel covers. The one thing I will add, with this McLaren, it looks really good. The wet weather wheels, they look really good, and how they're treaded. I guess how they can't do the slick tires, but yes, I mean, with this color scheme it looks great, but with the next F1 set I'll mention in a bit, it doesn't look as good. But these F1 wet tires suit to this color scheme, and also the design is very clean. It's very swooping. It's just like the real life car, and I love how they have kind of found out how to do this in a technical way. Here we are with another confirmed set, and this is the Mandalorian helmet from Din Djarin in the Mandalorian show on Disney Plus. And I mean, it's basically a recolor kind of the Boba Fett helmet. I think this looks better than the Boba Fett helmet simply because of the color scheme. You get some very nice chromy kind of silver pieces included, a nice plaque saying the Mandalorian. I think the one thing they could have done is made the eye bit a bit thinner. It's a bit chunky because you can see as on the back of the box there's a picture of the actual helmet, and it does look a bit chunky. But I mean, it's fairly plain. But I do really like this this helmet. It looks pretty good, and for such a big selling show and a big selling character, I think it had to be done. And I mean, they've done the best they can capturing it in Lego form. I mean, having him and a Boba Fett for the Book of Boba Fett and then Mandalorian Season 3 will be awesome to have in your Star Wars collection and just your Lego collection. And they do look great together, especially. Next up on our list is Luke Skywalker's pilot helmet, which he wears when he's flying the X-Wings and his snowspeeder. I believe he's in the Red Squadron, which looks very nice. I love how they've done the chin strap on this and the goggles. They look really good, and I like how they didn't make the mistake like they did with the Batman one, that they have a clear like block in the middle, so because there's no head in it, obviously. Again, comes with a nice little plaque saying Luke Skywalker, red 5, yes, red 5, I believe that says. It's got some nice details on the sides. It just looks very aesthetically cool, and I think it captures what it is supposed to capture really well with the printed dishes on the helmet, with the Rebel logo. Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job capturing this one here, and I don't think I can critique them on anything. The chin strap, as I said, is a very smart piece usage, and yeah, I think not much more can be said about this. It's just a great representation of a pretty iconic Star Wars thing for Luke, especially. So yeah. Now this basically is a battle pack, but it's not really. It's the Dark Trooper attack set. You get this brand new Luke from the Mandalorian and 3 Dark Troopers. This is not released yet, but it is a confirmed set. The Dark Troopers are the same as in Moff Gideon's light cruiser. It's a small hallway, and I think there's a play feature where you can use Luke to come and hit them like he does with the Force or whatever, and it just looks very cool. The hallway's a nice build. I don't get why they didn't do that iconic Darth Vader scene from Episode 4 in the Tantive 4, but yeah. I mean, there's not much else to say. It's got this cool swiveling elevator. Obviously, it doesn't go up and down, but it turns, just like the one in Snoke's throne room. And yeah, this is a great cop for about £15. 3 Dark Troopers. This will definitely be an army building one, so you'll only need 4, I think, to fulfill the same amount as in the Mandalorian show. We now make a return back to the F1 sets, and this is a Formula One Mercedes-AMG W12. A great car, bad drivers in my opinion, and then a Mercedes-AMG Project One, which is basically an F1 car in a road car body, which I love personally. They both look great, and it's our first really accurate Formula One minifig scale car, which I love. I mean, it looks great. I like how they've done the halo. It's not offensive, and it looks very nice. Again, I don't know why they've gone for the wet weather wheels on this car. I don't think it suits because clearly in the photos it's dry. It's not realistic. They should have done hards or softs, so white or yellow, which I think just would look better, or even softs, which are red. So I don't get why they couldn't have done that, but other than that, there's nothing to critique. It's a very cool set, a very iconic car, and then a brand new kind of experimental prototype car that which is now put into practice. And yeah, overall they just look great, and they've captured the aspect of design in these two cars very well. Yeah, they look great. Now, continuing with the theme of Speed Champions, this is the Lamborghini Countach. It's our second Lamborghini set we've ever gotten. Myself, I'm quite the car fanatic, so getting car sets is always lovely. The Countach, I mean, from this first picture, it's quite nice. The wheels, I mean, could be a bit more accurate, and so could the louvre on the side, like, not louvre, I don't know what you call it, the vent that feeds air into the engine. It could have been a lot more accurate. It's more pokey outy on the real car, as you can see. That Countach in the picture on the back of the box does not seem to be a factory model. It seems aftermarket, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But that's not usually how I think of them to look. So, I mean, they're based off that model there, and it does look very nice. But yeah, I think this one is one of the weaker ones. I think the wheels, they probably could have done a new mold for it if they really wanted to. But I mean, yeah, it's a 17, 18 pound Speed Champion set. You can't really be putting too much expense into that and taking away from the design. But I like everything else in the set. It's a great car, a great model. And more Speed Champions. This is the Lotus Evija. It's quite a it's an interesting car in real life and an interesting build in Lego. One thing I would critique is that weird yellow line around the print of the windshield. That could have just been maybe half a centimeter lower and it would have looked way better, but oh well. I like the use of the skateboard or snowboard piece on the back in green. Very interesting part usage. The back looks amazing. Again, I think this is quite a hard car to capture in Lego because it's so sleek lines. It's very open air vented car, but they've done a really good job, and I think this looks beautiful. Nothing is wrong with it. I don't think you can critique much about the set. It just looks great. There's so much cool aspects of it. It just, yeah, captures the car super well for how much of a smooth beast it is. So yeah, real good job to Lego there, and hats off to the designer, because damn, great job. The past 2 weeks have been a big release for Speed Champions, and we continue with even more of them. I really love this. This is the 1970 Ferrari 512M, and this was like a very old Le Mans car, raced a lot back in the day. I believe it did win Le Mans, don't quote me on that, but it's a very cool looking car. It's very blocky and old looking, but that's how the car looks in real life, so they've done a pretty good job capturing that. And then the part usage is magnificent. The way they've captured the essence of the car it blows my mind how good these designers are, because those like winglets in the back have been done super well, the exhaust have been done super well, and the front, oh, the front looks amazing. I think there's a stickered piece on those clear bits for the headlights, and it just looks great. One thing I will say, the like cockpit area could have been a bit bigger. I think it's a bit small. It looks a bit tiny, but I mean, you can't do anything about that. Other than that, this is an amazing Speed Champion set. Very nice looking. Now this is the first ever Aston Martin set we've got, and it's the Valkyrie AMR Pro and the Aston Martin Vantage GT3. Now let's start off with the Vantage. The Vantage looks exactly like the car in real life, very smooth, but also a bit rugged around the edges. Looks great, aggressive and fierce. It looks like a Vantage. It looks like it's gonna rip open your brain with its lovely V8. And the way they've done the splitter at the back is awesome too. Now we move on to the Valkyrie, not the Valhalla. The Valkyrie is quite a smooth thing, just like the AMG Project One, and I mean, there's only so much you can do with Lego, and it does look really good. Is it 100% accurate? No, but nothing's going to be in Lego form. As you can see there, it just looks great. It looks very aggressive. It looks like a bug, like the actual car is supposed to look like, and it just looks very aggressive and awesome, and like it is what it is, 1,000 horsepower plus beast of a car with a massive V12. And yeah, they've done a great job with these two here. Now, if you haven't seen episode 5 of Book of Boba Fett, you would not know that Din Djarin, the Mandalorian in the series, gets a refurbished Naboo Starfighter as a replacement for his Razor Crest. And this is one of the most rumoured sets recently because of the such big hype around Book of Boba Fett. And I think this set would be awesome. A Naboo Starfighter hasn't been made in years, and a remake is desperately needed, and a one in a clean silver colorway would just be ideal. It would look so great, and another good way to get Mando. And maybe they'll do something interesting with his Darksaber, as you can see in this picture, and also maybe include Grogu. We never know what's going to happen in the finale, you know? We'll just have to wait and see. Another set, which over the past 2 weeks I've seen heavily rumoured through the LEGO community, is the Back to the Future DeLorean set with Doc Brown and Marty McFly. And personally, I think this would be a great LEGO set to happen. The two minifigures would be great, and the build would be awesome. I mean, we've never gotten a DMC DeLorean ever, and I think it would just look sick. Like, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with this set. We haven't gotten a proper minifig scale version of this ever, so I mean, having this would just be kind of iconic and be a very big collector's piece, and definitely I think a lot of adults would pick it up, considering it is an older movie. Yeah, this is definitely has to be a LEGO set, either this year or next year. I don't mind when, it just has to be one. It's a great set and a great addition to the LEGO franchise, frankly, and will be a great seller for them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, click here and here to watch other videos that I've made. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. It's been your boy, Brick Reviews.